So I mentioned Manchester City advancing after their late winner indeed at Tottenham. And this lunchtime, the focus switches from the holders to the lowest ranked team left in the competition, non-league side Maidstone United, who travel to the Championship club Ipswich Town. It's the first time the Minnows from Kent have achieved this. And thanks to the journey of their manager, George, they'll have millions of new fans following the game across Cameroon. He's been limbering up for this moment since he was a 10-year-old in 1996, when George Elakobi was growing up in West Cameroon and when his father died. In this life-changing moment, he vowed to honour his dad by coming to England to make it as a footballer. And he did just that, going on to play for Wolves in the Premier League, and now in his first managerial role, making history by taking non-league Maidstone to the FA Cup 4th round.
Immensely proud of what I'm achieving at this moment in time, and I'm sure my dad is looking down and is proud of that very, very young man, the little young boy that he left back in 1996 when he died. A day doesn't go by when, I don't think about my dad. Yeah, deserve it. We deserve it. Enjoy. It's just the icing on the cake from our community back in Cameroon. But more so, yeah, the FA Cup has always been a traditional cup that everyone loved to watch because, the giant killings. Yeah. So the community back in Cameroon knows this, and yeah, so I'm sure the whole of Cameroon will be supporting Maidstone.
This is what giant killing means to the fans and players, and right at the heart of it is George. These pictures went viral, not just in Cameroon, but around the world, after the lowest ranked team left in the competition from 2 divisions below the Football League knocked out Stevenage, a club from League One, to take their place in the FA Cup history books.
It's unbelievable that Maidstone got to the 4th round of the FA Cup. I can't wait.
Finally, Maidstone then has another reason to sing from the rooftops, already famous for its TV studios and honorary dinosaur dug up at a nearby quarry in the 1800s. Its football club is now leaving a footprint across the whole community. Shop windows being transformed to share the club's success.
I mean, it's a huge amount. Maidstone United, a real integral part of the community in Kent, in Maidstone, with the supporters and with local companies that sponsor them, and the support they give charities is fantastic. So we're all behind them 100%.
You've got all the community teams that play out of the club as well. You've got all the community trust works out in the community doing all the projects. It's a big circle of happy people.
These are now sunny days indeed on Maidstone's state-of-the-art 3G pitch, a 21st century stadium on the banks of the River Medway to banish the memories of what happened in 1992. Because just like Iggy the Dinosaur, the football club became extinct in 1992. Luckily for fans, though, it was brought back to life, fought its way back through the divisions. It also was homeless for 24 years until it finally came back home, and now has made history, reaching the 4th round of the FA Cup.
I mean, Maidstone Football Club is sort of central to the town, and also the dinosaur is now one of its mascots as well. Yeah, like Maidstone Football Club is iconic for the town.
Former player and now Chief Executive Bill Williams was one of the main saviours of the club, and as he gets ready to retire, this cup tie is a fitting reward for all the years building up again from the bottom of Kent County Division 4. And now on their way to Championship high flyers Ipswich, winners of the cup itself in 1978.
We've all had those emotional moments in our lives, and sometimes people don't get it, that you can get quite tearful about winning a football match. Just seeing our side come out at Portman Road, I just think it's going to be a really emotional time.
It'll also be a tear-jerking moment for the players, some of whom work inspiring the next generation at the town's schools and academies.
Don't forget, boys, yeah, the corners of the defender, yeah, pull off, give yourself a space.
As a footballer, you dream of moments like this. As silly as it sounds, it is to play on BBC in front of your family and stuff. I've got grandparents who live in Cyprus who won't be able to make the game, so they'll be watching it, and yeah, it's going to be special.
Come kick-off, Maidstone and Iggy might find themselves easy prey for the Championship giants, but they will savour this moment for generations to come, not just on the banks of the Medway, but across Cameroon and beyond.